Hello and welcome to Respect, the San Francisco International Hip Hop Dance Fest weekly podcast with me, your host, Micaya, and my remarkable co-host, Brandy Beasley.
That's right. International, remarkable. I like those words. I don't know.
I do too. Well, you know what I realized recently that, Americans use the word amazing so much.
That is our crutch.
I have, and cute, which I say a lot, but I often try to find different words, different adjectives, because amazing can't be everything. Oh, that tea is amazing. That person, I mean, come on. It's not everything. Yeah, remarkable is a good one.
I like it.
So what's up?
I don't know. We got this show coming up. What's it called? San Francisco International Hip Hop Dance Fest. Oh, we got a poster. We got a flyer. That's so pretty. I'm really into the purplish, pinkish, bluish hues these days. Wow. I know some people on there.
Me too.
Yes.
Quite well.
All right. November 11th through 13th. You see it there. Yes. And before that, we have One Love, our yearly annual fundraiser coming up. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
I'm calling it our kickoff party.
Kickoff party. There we go. It is.
Is that football related?
No. I mean, there's kickoffs in football, but no, kickoff is this is our kickoff event.
Okay. I wasn't sure if I was stealing from the football.
No.
It is our kickoff party. It's November 3rd. And then the festival is November 11th, 12th, and 13th. And we're trying to give you all fun party. Real fun party. Yeah.
That's right. Fun. Yeah.
And
interactive graffiti mural. I'm bringing the same stuff because that's what I'm going to do when I'm there.
We're trying to do the interactive mural wall by 1 a.m. SF. And there are going to be legends in the house. Did you know that?
Oh, I did not. Tell me who these legends are.
Okay, so we are doing our award winners, and we are presenting them awards. We've been doing this, I think, 5 years now. You won an award a few years back, and our legend award is Tracy Bartlow, and she's accepting the award. But we're having past legends come through and speak on the mic, like Fazo from New Circus, like Corey Action from New Style Motherload, like Kim Sims-Batiste from Culture Shock.
These are heavy Bay Area hitters. Heavy.
I'm honored when I found out. And guess what? I don't think you know this.
Uh-oh.
Culture Shock is performing at
gosh, you're kidding me.
I'm not.
I just got chills. Got chills.
I'm so excited. Yeah, nice. So we're just amping up this kickoff, and that's Thursday, November 3rd. And yes, I teach on Thursdays, but no, I'm not teaching that day. And you're not coming to my class. You're coming to One Love. Oh, man, what else?
That is the dance assignment. Come to One Love. Well, tickets, you can get your tickets to SF International Hip Hop Dance Fest at sfhiphopdancefest.com. So you need to go buy those tickets.
And One Love.
And One Love, that's right, amongst other things, right? Get some cool gear. And then you want to come to our VIP party. We got the kickoff party, right? And then we've got a wrap-up party. So we've got you party blocked, right? And then Dance Fest is really a party too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
VIP party Sunday after the 5 p.m. show. Mm-hmm. We're gonna get on down at the Palace.
Yes, and we have revealed all the dance companies performing. We are bringing people from New York, Paris, Norway, Los Angeles, and all over the Bay Area. And it's going to be an extraordinary set of performances. Mm-hmm. And Program A is performed twice throughout the weekend, and Program B is performed twice throughout the weekend. And the Sunday matinee, which is Program A, what do we got?
Program A, Sunday matinee. Is that our kids' dance circle?
Yeah.
We don't have to record it this year. We get to have it live in person. All those kiddies up on stage. My kids, I don't know, they might be shy. We'll get the lips on there. It'll be Lena's first time.
My goodness, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. So what we do is we invite all the children that saw the show in Program A at the matinee, the 12 o'clock noon show on Sunday the 13th, to get on stage and dance. And most of them are jumping out of their skin because they've been sitting there watching dancers for the last couple of hours and they're ready to go. We have a few that sit in the audience because they're shy, and we respect that too. And it's the cutest thing you've ever seen. Okay.
That's right. We need to get a stamp card for people. So like you can get your kickoff party stamp and your Program A and Program B stamp, and then your VIP party stamp. And then you come get a prize.
And a master
class.
A
master class. That's right.
And then you get a free smoothie.
Exactly. You get a free smoothie. You get your Dance Fest like passport stamped up, and then because there's got to be a passport because we're international.
Hey, Jamba Juice, will you sponsor us for this? I would love that. Everybody like they went to everything, and then they get a free protein, a go-go or whatever they're
something, right? Or they'll just be lining up at somebody's house. Put your volunteer shirt on.
Yeah, so we're having a lot of things. It's all on the website, like Brandy said, SFIHHDF.com. And this is a crucial year for us. We need to have all of you beautiful people's butts back in the seats, appreciating all the beauty and all the inspiration and all the art, because a lot of our revenue, quite honestly, does rely on ticket sales, because we are flying people here, we're putting them up, we're treating the dancers like the professionals they are. And I know there was a pandemic, people are coming out of it, they're going out, they're getting life and experiencing love and art and people again. And this is a great experience to start doing that at the Palace of Fine Arts.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Except for my outfit. I haven't got my outfits yet, but I'm getting.
You are so cute with the outfits, but I'm thinking about them too.
Oh, because you got to come correct. Miss Micaya, she's going to have some bling on one of those days.
Well, the color's really in, but I think we digress.
Okay. Yeah, because we could have a whole nother podcast on Dance Fest.
I'm trying to look cute. But, speaking of trying to look cute, the last couple of years I had this ring light thing, and I had my computer turned the other way. And now, I'm like, forget it. It's over. This is me. This is how I look. Take it or leave it. And this is my dull kind of back. It's either like, this is real, baby. This is Dance Fest
IRL on Zoom.
This is the Dance Fest headquarters, better known as my house. Okay. So when you donate to the San Francisco International Hip Hop Dance Fest, you are not having to pay the rent of a big building that we're all, working from. We all work from home.
That's right. I'm in my garage, baby. What?
Real. So let's just stop this.
Let's get to it. We can do this forever. We got comfortable.
I know we're getting kind of comfy at this podcasting thing. I want to know, who do we have today as our guest? I'm really excited.
Okay, so I think this might be our first international guest this season. Yeah. All right. So something very special. So after many experiences in competitions and as dancers in different shows or projects. So we have Ouili, who is a member of Yeah Yellow, and Raphael, who is with us in spirit today, is a member of Vagabond Lab. So they got together and decided to start working together, and they created the company THT in 2021. So the two of them within THT, they use elements of attraction, repulsion, similarity, differentiality, known and unknown, contradiction, and concordance. And they take these and they use these tensions and they play with them, and they create their ways of apprehending and understanding situations physically. And so through these games they play with these elements, they want to share these processes, these results with us, all of us people out there watching. So I'm so excited to welcome Ouili from THT.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Welcome.
What?
Yes. I love that introduction.
I love that introduction. Yes. Wow. I'm beyond intrigued. Like even the way you read it, Brandy.
I get into the bios, okay?
Yeah, but like it makes me so curious about that process. Oh, wow. So wonderful. Thank you for being here. Can we just start out with telling us about who you are and your dance background?
Okay. First of all, thank you, Micaya and Brandy, to bring us to this festival. It's very great for us to have the possibility to show our creation to the San Francisco audience. Thank you. So about me and my background. I started to dance in 2011, but I was more focused on stop style at the beginning. And I went to the b-boying side maybe 3 years after. And at the same time, I started to compete with battle and other contests. But rapidly, I went. I started to performing in theater with a Black Bomber company. I don't know if people know it here, but in France, the Black Bomber company is maybe the first dance company with hip hop dancer. I think it was created in 1987, so it's very, very old for French people. So I always dance in battle and in the theater. So for me, it's natural to me to being choreographer after years to dance. So about me, and I have 26. So I dance since 10 years. And about the company, like you said, we create with Raphael from Vagabond Lab our company after being part of other company as a dancer. So now we want to share our dance by on. So yes.
Oh, sorry, I thought you. I mean, I want to know. So you started as a b-boy or no?
No, at the beginning I was a popper. I used to popping. Yes, I used to do top style, and after I went to b-boy. Yes.
And where did you learn all of this? And who did you learn it from? Okay,
I'm a Parisian dancer, so all my background is from the Parisian scene. My first crew was in stop style, but it don't exist anymore. But I rapidly joined Exception, who is very complex. There are so many crew in Paris, so maybe it's complicated to tell all the story, but. I'm related to Yellow, as you know, Micaya. So I was very young when I started to dance with BD and Camille. And we are also related to Fasty. Maybe people know Fasty because it was a huge crew in France. And later it will call Infamous Crew. So I'm really related to those guys. Yes, and I'm a Parisian dancer. I meet Raphael in Montpellier, in south of France, because he's from the south of France, and I was a student there. And we used to train together and doing street show on the street of Montpellier, and for that we meet each other and we were used to dance together. So from my background, I'm a typical Parisian dancer who I'm dance like Parisian style, and in Paris we are as a b-boy we are very close to the top style dancer because there are a huge community. When you are b-boy, you know every top style dancer in Paris because in the event we are all together. So we are very influenced with the approach of top style dancer, like with musicality, with scenic presence, all of that things that you can see a b-boy who came from Paris in France, for example. When you go in a competition, for example, I will be if tomorrow I will compete in the south of France, I can see a b-boy dance and I can tell if he came from Paris or not, because we have a special way to apprehend the dance and the b-boy.
Wow. I want to know what that is. Like, what is it specifically that makes a Parisian dancer be a Parisian dancer? How does it stand out so?
Oh, can I? So, if a b-boy came from Paris or not? Yes. For example, in Paris, we are very based on style and musicality, and less about technique. But we have technique, but that we want to show when we dance is a way to dance on the music and the way that we can show our style to the audience. And this is, for us, is most important than to show our technique. And in b-boying, technique is very important. So when you see a b-boy from Paris, you can see that he wants, first of all, show his style and his musicality than the technique, even if he have a lot of techniques. But I think is the thing that we can recognize a b-boy from Paris.
Wow, I did not even know that. That's so now again, I'm going to have to go and watch maybe some videos and see, because I mean I'm feeling like I would like connect and feel connected to the Paris b-boy, because I can't be a technical person, but the musicality and like your own personal style coming through. I like that too. Wow. Okay.
We can't even count how many dancers we have brought from Paris.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't even begin. I mean, I know the year you came with Yellow, Paradox. Was it
Paradoxal?
No, were they there that year? Paradoxal?
Yes.
Yes. And then wasn't it another group too? Wasn't there like 2 or 3 groups from Paris that one year? It was
Paradoxal.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think we were only 2 groups from Paris.
The rookies.
Oh, yes, the rookies. Yes. But they're not from Paris. The rookies are not from Paris. They're from Nantes.
Okay, French. Okay, I got you. We have the same thing. Like California,
right?
That's LA. Okay,
right? Exactly. Bay Area. No, I'm not familiar.
Yeah, I get it. But we have, and I think the first person that we ever brought here was probably Mish.
Mish
and Joseph. Oh, yeah, long time.
Okay.
Long time ago.
Yes.
Wow. We had Prophenomen.
What
year were they there? Wow. I was still in Soul Force when they came.
Yeah. And I don't think they're together anymore. So what's his name? So he would know. I follow him all the time and he's always doing cool stuff. And I would have to get back to you on that. I can't remember his name right now. He's so talented. But what we see is, like you said, a lot of really superior dancers who have incredible style and musicality and are able to tell stories or use choreographic concepts and have a very high artistic quality to their pieces. And I think time and time again, it's what intrigues us, and it's why I end up curating these dance companies. Is it encouraged where you are to take your style and make works of art? Because, you know, here most b-boys are just battling, and there's nothing right, and b-girls, of course, battling and just working on their stuff. And then I see all these whole different choreographic concepts coming from parts of Paris, but other parts of Europe as well. Are you encouraged in where you live to do that?
When as a dancer, when maybe we can dance for 10 years, but we want to share our personality, our view of dance. You can compete, but sometimes you want to take time with the audience, take time and draw what is in your heart and draw what is in your head with your dance, and not only on competition. Moreover, in France, if you want to be a professional dancer, you can only compete. You have to propose something to the audience. You have to create something to sell to the theater. Something. You have to make people sit down and see your dance. And you can't only focus on competition. If you want to live by dance, you can only compete. So if you are when you have the passion, when you trust on your dance, you trust on your conception of art. If you trust on your passion, it's natural to research something, to research the best way to show it, and also to find the best thing of your dance, to find your, I don't know to say it in English, but when you take the time to create something, when you take the time to tell a story, at the same time, you find yourself, and you find your move, you find the meaning of your dance, because you start to think about it. Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
I love that move.
Yes. And that's what this festival is all about. It's like, yes, mad respect to all the freestylers and all the battles and all the competitions, but sometimes we have something that what needs to be created, that needs to take time, that like a plant, you know, you see
yes.
the water and you watch it grow, and then you start to realize and actualize, and that is what just gives me goosebumps.
Well, that's how you connect with the audience. I mean, then it makes sense that this is how dancers are coming out of Paris, because it sounds like this is supported. And like you say, if you want to make a living as a dancer, you have to connect with the audience, and we're all human. And so they want you to, they want to see that plant that you're like, look at this. I planted this and then I watered it and then it started to grow. And so they can say, oh, I know what that's like, or I don't know what that's like, but now I want to do that because I saw that you can do it and I'm a human too. You know, you connect. So I'm curious about the support for art in France and in Paris. So I'm not sure how all the ways you're bringing in money to eat and pay rent, or, you know, but what is it like for a dancer in Paris and France? Do you feel that your city or your government are supportive of dance, and in what ways?
Ooh. Okay. Historically, in France, we put culture. For us, culture is very, very important. So in the past, we saw many companies, and we saw many, and we still have many subsidiary. I don't know in English the word for that. When the state give you money to create something like ads from the states to create. Also in France, I think these things only exist in France, but we have a particular system for artists who live from living performance arts. Is like aid for unemployment, but it's specifically for us to give us time to create and give us time to work, because we don't have like a regular job. We don't work every day. We work maybe 1 month and 2 months we don't have to work. So the state creates something especially for us. But the problem is recently with COVID-19, all the theater was closed. Everything, every cultural things was put on the basket, but no one want to put money on culture. So it was very hard for us. And now with the crisis that we have, the perspective for artists is very, very dark. But the France still a cultural country, so I don't know how the future will be. But for now, I can say that in France we have encouraged to create. And the only thing maybe for me is a kind of problem is as a hip hop dancer. But as a hip hop dancer, we have less considerate than the other dancer. For people, it's like urban culture, and it's like for the poor people, for people who people don't see you as a dancer, but see you as a young guy from the suburb who try to make something in his life. But no, we are just dancer like the other dancer. But when you have to talk with the mayor, with the administration to have found, people don't take you seriously because they see you as a hip hop urban dancer, like you are not serious. So it's hard on this way. And for example, when we go to propose projects on hip hop dance, we have in concurrency with a contemporary dancer, and even the project is based on hip hop. If the contemporary dance project have one hip hop dancer who tells the guys that it's doing hip hop, we are not considered, and it's very hard to look serious and look and it's very hard to take our place on the culture. And we can, but it's very hard, very long. It's hard and long work.
Gosh, right. I remember being in college and a dance teacher telling me hip hop was just a phase. And I was like, what? You obviously have no idea what hip hop even is. But I mean, it's just amazing to hear that there is a very like a dedication to culture, right? And things that we definitely don't have here in America, because you can become an artist in residence, but like it's not necessarily like within our system, our like governmental system to say, oh, let's give these people money so they can live and create, right? But even with that, still hip hop is, they're like, oh, well, that's just, I don't know, pretend, or like you said, that's for poor people, or that's just, that's somehow it's not real. And I remember when we interviewed Bird Gang, and he went into that just like, and that's why this podcast is called Respect.
Oh, Respect. I was just going to say that. It's definitely been my journey for the last 24 years with the festival is bringing hip hop to a place where when people think about it, they don't devalue it and almost make it as an immature dance form or art form. Yeah. Good. It's good. Huh,
Good. Getting into that. So now we can segue, roll on over. I want to hear about the pieces in the show. So there's 2 pieces, one in each program, but they're a part of a whole. Is that
Exactly.
right? Yes. So please tell us about the pieces.
Okay, so first of all, to rebound about the previous discussion, for our project with Raphael and me, Cherche Encore, we didn't have any ads. We started to work on it on the streets, outside, and it was very difficult for us, but I think we can claim that it's typical hip-hop creation because all of this thing is hip-hop. And about the piece, about the name, Cherche Encore, in French, Cherche Encore is like a word game, because when you look about the word, cherche encore, it means looking for in body. So there are no particular, it's not a correct French sentence, but if you write it differently, it means keep to looking for, or keep to cherche. So there are 2 meanings on the title of the piece. For French people, it's very clear, but it's hard to explain it in English. But we play with the words to create the name of the piece, who means at the same time keep to cherche, keep looking for, and looking for your body. So we mix those 2 meanings to create this, because our creation speak about the research, the research on your own, the research of your meaning on the life, or something like that, and how the way we church is with your body, with your dance. So it was for us, it was the perfect name for this piece. So what about the show? So the show is made by me and Raphael. We created together. It's for me, it's my second creation, and my first with another choreographer. So we are we're at the beginning of the creation. Side, because it will be the third time that we will play the show, so it's very the beginning, and we create it as like each dancer dance in his own space, in his own area. And we want, and during the piece we are going in the same direction, but we use different ways to do it and to go in. For us, it is interesting to show how to go to the same direction. We can do it completely differently. We can dance differently, but we can also dance together. And it's like on the life. So, for example, we don't all we want to do something on the life, but for us, it's not the same thing. It's not the same meaning for everyone. But all we are going straight. We are trying to do something, and even if we don't know if what we want, maybe you don't know what you want, but you do something, even if you don't know. So it's all this concept, all this struggle that we want to show with dance. And I think everyone can see himself on the show. So now we have 25 minutes. The show is 25 minutes, but we aim to do it something more long. Maybe to have 40 minutes to take time to show to show our concept and our dance. For the festival, we cut the show in two with part one and part two. But for people who have the luck to see both, maybe they can follow the story with the two parts.
Come to both programs.
Yes, both programs.
Both pieces. Cherche encore.
Cherche encore. Yes, perfect.
Part one is in program A, and Cherche encore. Part two is in program B. And in order to really appreciate the whole thing, you need to see both pieces, it sounds like, right?
Sorry?
In order to enjoy the entire thing, people should see both programs.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have to they have to show the whole program and program A, program B, all the PS and all the crew. But I think for people who want to come to San Francisco, I think it's very important to see all the program, all the dancer, because we all dancer we come with two keys. Then for us, it's very important to people to see all that we create, all that we want to show to him. So I think for Compagnie SFIHHDF, but also for the other companies, we'll be very grateful to see the public to show the two programs.
All right. Get your card stamped. Both programs.
You definitely have a vision. I'm thinking about
I do. I'll make it happen in some way.
Talk to Gypsy about this.
Right? Yeah, the passport. Get a T-shirt or something. I cannot wait to see these pieces, because as you're talking about them, I'm thinking about the bio, the intro, and I'm like, oh, that's what's happening. Life.
The process of how this got created and what came out of it. So intrigued. Cannot wait. Yes, and to see it at the Palace of Fine Arts after sitting in our homes for 2 years, watching the festival on mostly our computers. We're going to be there watching it live. Is it time for our silly question?
Yes, we have a silly question.
Got to find the box. Okay, we have.
Really, how do you say silly question in Francais? Yes, silly question.
I don't know what is silly question.
Silly question. Funny question.
Funny question.
Funny question.
Okay.
Questions.
Question drôle.
Okay. Oh, French is coming after my Spanish.
Okay, this is not a good one.
Okay, pick a good one.
This is good, but this is for an American.
Oh, okay.
Right. I can explain later.
Okay.
But it's definitely better for an American because it's really good. Okay. All right. Okay. What's the least amount of time that you had to prepare for a performance?
Ooh. When you speak about preparation, is like to create the show or to
whatever
come on the stage and
whatever, maybe, either create it or rehearse it, whatever comes to mind.
Maybe for a competition, we with my friend one time we took the car to go to Holland and to compete, and we on the highway there were a car crash, so we were very, very, very late for the competition. And when we came on the stage, we just put your bag on the ground and we hear our name to dance. So we were totally cold. We had to dance. So we go off and we went to dance, and we passed the first tour, the first
round.
The top 16. We passed the top 16, but we are very lucky because we feel very we feel a huge pain on our body because we are totally not warmed and not prepared. So the 0 minutes.
0 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like it hurts, especially when we're doing it, what you do physically. Ooh,
That's
wow.
right. Mm-hmm,
Well,
mm-hmm.
I know I've been hired so many times to put a piece together in such a short amount of time. And I always say, okay, if it's professional dancers, I can do it. But, if it's not, it's impossible. But I feel like I always wish I had more time, no matter what. I always wish I had more time. The time, like when we were talking, when you were saying, once you start creating, you realize more things and you have time for it to cultivate. That I don't get that feeling as much as I should with my work. And so, yeah, I always feel like, especially if you're being hired to create something, you've got 3 rehearsals and it's got to be great. And, they don't want to hear anything else. That's a good question. I think you made up that question, didn't you, Brandy?
Probably. That sounds like me because I like to have time to prepare. And when I don't have it, I'm mad. But I can't think of a time where I felt very rushed to come up. Oh, maybe that Hennessy time. That's coming up again.
We're going to bring up that Hennessy gig forever.
It is. It was, we were getting paid to perform at basically a party sponsored by Hennessy at someone's house. And I don't even remember how much time we had to prepare, but we ended up just saying we were going to freestyle because I don't think we had enough time maybe, or there was back and forth. I don't even remember.
Yeah. Anyway, so many. This was a great episode. I'm really glad that we touched on some of the things that we touched on because there are things that Brandy and I speak of quite often and we were curious about, and you addressed them, Ouili, so thank you. And on behalf of Brandy and myself and all of the Bay Area, we are so excited to see you in November for your performances. And
Raphael, yeah.
Absolutely. We can't wait. So thank you once again for your time.
Thank you to take your time also. And us, we are also very excited to come to the Bay Area to perform. And like I said before, for me it's very special because I went to this festival a few years ago with Yellow, and now I'm here to present with Raphael our creation to the dance. So we are very excited, and we are happy to see all of you in San Francisco.
Yes, to see you again. I remember when Yellow came. Oh, we love them so much. And I'm so glad you're coming back. So everyone, go to SFIHHDF.com. That's where you can find out about everything that you could possibly want to know with all of this. And we hope to see you at one or all of the events. Come on, enjoy. And until next time, much love and much respect. Bye.
Yeah.